Hello everybody, welcome to Passive Money. This is your host CJ, and today we're going to be talking about how to find 100x altcoins before it happens. So I'm talking 100x, 200, 300, 1,000. How do you find it before it happens? How do you become one of the crypto millionaires? It is possible. People are becoming crypto millionaires every single month. So let's go through this. Let's go through this process. Let's look at where you need to find the coins from, what you need to look for, and which ones, based on this research, can help you make smarter choices in terms of where to invest, how much to invest, so that you'll actually have the opportunity to be the next crypto millionaire. It's happening, and probably the next one will be your turn. So first thing, guys, to keep in mind, there are tons of altcoins that are coming out every hour. Sometimes within an hour is more than one, a couple of them in an hour, sometimes, one every few hours, but in a day, there's a lot of coins that are out. So we want to be able to identify which coins have any potential whatsoever, which coins are practically useless, and which coins are worth further research. And of course, investing in. Because here's the thing. Bitcoin, Ethereum, these are great. However, Bitcoin, it's not gonna go 100x. You invest in Bitcoin and you just sit back and wait for it to gradually do its thing. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. It keeps inching up though. But if you're looking for something that you could use to blow, by blow, I mean that could get you from 0 to million, you need to look towards the altcoins. You need to look towards things that have smaller market capitalization. You need to look towards things that have other factors that would also make this happen, because people do not get rich. Right now, people don't get rich from being in Bitcoin. Bitcoin has already made its move. Bitcoin sometime 2011, 2013 used to be probably what? A few dollars, if not less, So it's made its move. There's other coins behind, and these are the coins that are gonna have that chance to blow. So we're gonna go through where to look, what factors to look into when you find them, what to actually look for, so you know which ones to consider. Now, before we go further, let's make this clear. This is not financial advice. Please do your own research before you invest. So that being said, let's go. Let's start with the first thing. The first thing is where to actually find these altcoins. So I use CoinGecko, CoinGecko.com. When I go there, go to click on CoinGecko, and then you can see recently added. When you go to recently added, you'll notice there's a lot of coins that are out. So the latest one is out 12 hours ago. There's one that's out, 17 hours ago, 18 hours ago, 19 hours ago. Literally, there's something coming out almost every hour. From 12 hours ago. Now, here's the thing. Most of these coins, of course, you really can't say what they're about until you research it. But let's go through this and, identify one or two things on this. So the first thing here is to note. Let's actually zoom this a little bit, see if we could get better. You'll notice that under recently added coins, the first thing besides the coins is the price, the chain, the movement that it's made in the last hour, and the movement that is made in the last 24 hours. It will give you the 24-hour volume, and then it might have information on number of holders, percentage change, and when it was, added. Now, most of these are going to be important. So, the coin, the move that is made, the number of holders, of course, the starting price or the current price, all these are going to be factored in. What we're going to do is use one of the coins that I already know has momentum to give you guys examples, so that we don't waste time going through all these this barrage of new coins that are out here. So let's go with something. Let's do SafeMoon. So when I start researching on any coin, the first thing that I look at is of course, besides the total number of coins, is the total number in circulation. You want to know the market cap, because this kind of gives you an idea, where the coin is, in comparison to, every other coin out there too, So the first thing I do is I check out the community. Now, in the community, as you can see here, I mean social followers, so social media followers. With this, they have the Reddit, they have Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, and Discord. Now, let's do Twitter. Twitter for me is my most favorite. So let's start with Twitter. As you can see here, SafeMoon has 961,000 followers. Now, that's impressive. New coins that have 50,000 or less, I usually don't consider that momentum at all. I like to see huge numbers, huge followers. When they first come out, expect to see something around 100,000 plus. That kind of tells you that, it's people that are paying attention, people that are looking to know more, people that are interested, either vested or not yet, but at least there's traction. So next thing I look at is their posts. So not just their followers, you want to see their posts, are there, is there active participants? So, there's 13,000, likes here, there's 1,000 comments. Look at the next one, there's, 5,000, almost 6,000 likes, there's 400 and something comments. So you want to see that they have active participants, not just people that are following, but people that are actually, excited about something that they have to say. And that's the first thing that I look for. So these two are the first thing I look when I look in the their social media following. Now let's go back and look at one more. Another one that's good is Reddit. So with Reddit, let's see what they have here. With Reddit, they have 259,000 followers on their Reddit page. Now this is also impressive. If you open a page and there's 1,000, they are just starting. They don't have any traction, don't touch them. Now with these 259,000, that's numbers right there. That means they have traction for sure. Now let's go back and look at the next thing. The next thing I look at is the BSC Scan. Now, what is this? This gives you information about all the coins. Unlike stocks, with cryptos, you're able to see the holders. You wouldn't see their names, but you will see their addresses. You see the holders and the percentage they are holding. So while we're on this page, you can see, we already have this information, the number of total supply, but we have 2.4 million addresses. There's 2.4 million people that are holding this coin. That's also impressive. Some coins you will open and they are still at the beginning, 2,000 holders, 3,000 holders, even 10,000 holders, 50,000 holders. To me, that's nothing. When you start seeing numbers like 500,000 holders, a million holders, then you are in business. That shows you there's a lot of people that have already purchased it and are holding it. Now there might still be people that are holding it to swing trade, but that's not important. What's important is the number of holders that you have. You want to make sure that they have enough, so there's gonna be people that will be holding on. You know, if you have holders that are holding on, it keeps the price stable a little bit. So that's one thing to look out for. Now, besides the holders, you want to also go and check the percentage that they are holding. So the first thing I do is I go to the holders. When you go to the holders, you'll see here the first address. This is the bond address. It has 41%. So the bond address is okay because they are burning coins there. These are coins that are rendering useless, so that's perfectly okay. Now after that, you'll notice the next holder is only 3.8%. This is good. If you see the higher top holders being 20%, 30%, that's dangerous because that gives room for rug pulling. Rug pulling is where somebody, one holder, can sell everything they have and crash that stock price. So you don't want to see people, you don't want to, you know, start with a coin that has, you know, a few people that are holding the huge number of coins. So this is good. You know, you see the 3.8, you see 2%, and then the rest are, you know, 1% and, you know, less than 1%. So that's good. You want to make sure that you don't see, if you see 15, 20, 30%, that's a bad sign. Now it doesn't mean that that's bad. If you see that, you just have to research the holder. So at this point, like you see, it doesn't tell you who the holder is, but you want to know who is holding this coin. So you have to make sure that such a person is, you know, somebody that's renowned, somebody that's, you know, that's not going to just pull the coin. Now, it's still not guaranteed. You know, we had Vitalik that pulled sheep coins, you know, he had so many. So it's possible, but the important thing is that whoever that's holding it, at least it's somebody that's well known. Maybe they're in this project or that project, and, you know, at least there's some confidence that they will hold on to it. However, it's best when there's nobody that's holding too many coins. So that's one thing to definitely keep in mind. The percentage of people that are holding the most of the coins, make sure that is low. Now let's go back. The next thing that I look at after this is I go to their website. I want to check their use case. Use case is just essentially them telling you what the coin is all about, what they do. Every coin should have a white paper. They might rename it, but it's, you know, the white paper tells you what they're about and what their plans are for now and for the future. So it also gives you an idea if what they're going to be doing is going to be sustainable, if it's something that can, you know, hold itself in the long run. So for SafeMoon, we can tell already while going to their site. This is the information we saw before. Keep in mind, you know, that's the 2.4 million holders. You know, remember we saw this 419. That's the bond. Let's see. So see, that's the 419. That's the bond address. So the bond address is safe because it's coins being bond. Nobody is holding those. The keys are thrown away. It will never be recovered. So of course that's the idea in theory, but, you know, we still go with this because we have not been proven wrong. However, we have to also look at things like, you know, we said the white paper. So let's go to the white paper. The white paper will tell you what they're about. So it will talk about what, you know, SafeMoon is about, you know, whatever thing they're planning. So whatever they're planning on doing, you'll be able to find it in their white paper. So another thing that we can look at here is what the products are. So the products, you know, something similar to what they're about is going to also tell you what they're into. So, you know, with SafeMoon, you can see that they, you know, they have their SafeMoon wallet coming out. They have an exchange that's going to be coming out later, and then the hard wallet. So the wallet is out, it's in beta. So they have something they're doing, and this would give you an idea. Now, and it could be anything. It could be that you know, it's something about you know, saving some animals. Now, depending on what it is, it will kind of give you an idea how much, if you know, how much this coin can hold the test of time. So Just keep in mind that they are doing something doesn't in itself satisfy the problem. It has to be a question of what they are doing, and if it's something that's worthy and something that will stand the test of time. So with this, wallets are something that are important. There's other people doing it, but the fact that they have the wallet out, they're working on the wallet, they're working on an exchange. These are definitely things that are great and things that can hold the test of time. Let's go back and look at the people, the dev team. The dev team is something else that is important. You want to make sure that the people that are holding the company together, there are people that know what they're doing. If they are not people that are well known, you want to be sure that they are doing AMAs, which is like Ask Me Anything. AMAs kind of help you understand their mindset, what they're about, how they are thinking, and it will help you kind of determine if the CEO or if the people that are overseeing the management team, the dev team, if they're if they're capable of holding their own. So that's something else that you have to pay attention to. And each of these things by itself do not prove everything. You need to have a combination, not just that the market cap is good, not just that they have momentum, not just that they have a good spread in their holders and number of holders, or that their use case is great. You want to see a combination of these, because it helps you determine the potential that the coin has. So this being said, we can now go back real quick and just take a look at maybe something else that is a little newer. I know we started here at the beginning. We looked at this Cousin Doge. It's a ridiculous name, Cousin Doge. Well, it's a spin-off, so it's what it is. But let's just quickly glance at this to get an idea. So their Twitter is currently 1,247 followers. This is nothing. As you can see, compared to SafeMoon, it's 2.4 million. So it's really nothing to write home about at this point. Let's go and look at something else. Let's look at the BSC Scan. So the number of holders is what? 4,000 something compared to 2.4 million. That's also very little. Now let's go through the holders, the percentage. You can see with the holders here, the first one is the bond address, but you can see the holders, they are 17%, 1%, there's 7%. So they have the top holders are holding a lot more of the coins. Now this by itself is not bad, but you now want to research and find out what this address is about. In that way, you could be sure that it's not somebody that's going to rug pull it. Even the next one, that's 7.2%, you also want to find out who is holding this. If it's the CEO, if it's some renowned person, if it's just one whale that's holding that. You want to make sure that nobody is going to rug pull you at the end of the day. So this can, this will show you the difference between the first coin that we looked at, the SafeMoon, and then this Cousin Doge. Let's go to this website. You can see they tell you who we are here. Let's go down and look for their white paper. They don't have any. That tells you that this is, of course, they just rushed and got this on. They haven't been able to address who they are. We don't even know who's behind the coin. We don't know what they're about. The only thing we can see here is that their tokenomics, is pulling 10% every time you buy, and redistributing it. 5% gets bond, 3% goes to marketing. That's a lot. 2% goes to reflections, which is putting it back to holders, existing holders pocket. But this by itself is not a use case, so this will not determine if the coin is worthy of buying. So Make sure that the coin has a use case so that in the long run they can stand the test of time. And that's pretty much it. So you want to make sure that the coin you're going into has a combination of all these factors, because that's what's going to determine that, whether the coin has that potential that we are looking for, the potential to blow. So to wrap this up, I'm going to just go ahead and reemphasize on the 5 points that are necessary when you're looking for altcoins that will go 100x. The first thing is, of course, the current market capitalization. You want to see what the market capitalization is and the circulating supply, the number of tokens that are out there. You want to have that information. The second one is momentum. You want to know what kind of momentum that the coin has on, the social followers, social media followers. You want to know, are they just following, or are they actually participating in, interacting with things that are, with the things that are that the main company is publishing? So whatever that they're putting up out there, are people liking, are people commenting, are people following, are people sharing? You want to make sure that these are active participants every single time. Now, usually with, momentum coins, you will notice that, with every post, there's usually, give or take 10,000 likes. There's comments, 500 comments, 1,000 comments, 2,000 comments. There's people sharing. These things are important. It will help you determine, if there's real momentum with the coins. The third thing is number of holders. You don't want to get into something that has very few number of holders. You want to make sure that you get into something that has, quite a good number of holders. The second one that we looked at, you could see that it has approximately, 2.5 million holders. That's a good number. That shows you there's a lot of people that are interested. There's a lot of people that believe in this, and that's good, because if the market starts falling and these holders hang on, it's going to hold the value of the coin so it doesn't crash. Next thing is the use case. You want to make sure that the coin has a purpose. It could be charity, it could be, some of the purposes are, some of the use cases are not as, vibrant as others, but at least let it have a use case that you can evaluate. Some of them don't. They just, they're just some deflationary token, and, they bond, that's it. They bond, they, reward holders. That's not enough. You want to be able to be about something. You want to be able to have something that you guys are going to use to make yourself, be around in the long term. The last thing is the dev team, the development team. Who is involved in the coin? Are these people renounced people? Are these people, do they even have a clue what they're doing? Are they part of another project that did well or is doing well, and now they're starting a second one? So something like that. You want to keep all those factors into consideration, because these things combined would help you determine the coin that's gonna blow. So thank you guys for watching. If you found value in this, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can continue getting future contents like this. If you have any questions, put it in the comment section. I'll address those accordingly. If you're looking to invest in crypto, remember to only invest what you can afford to lose. But good luck, and see you on the flip side.